Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. My name is D.
I'm Lish.
And this is Allow It. Nice to see you again, everybody. Nice to see you again, Lish, although I see you on a regular basis.
I think we see each other too much now.
I know. No, but you know what I was thinking the other day, actually? I was like, not us getting into our pod bag so much that we actually haven't spent time together.
Oh yeah,
like actual time together.
It's just been work.
It's just literally been work related.
Yeah,
we're like work related friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Now
we're work
that's
friends.
not on.
We're work friends.
That's not on. We need to revert to our old ways and actually hang out when we don't talk about work. But it's so hard to actually do that, considering this is mostly all we do. It encompasses our whole week.
Squeezing it into the schedule.
Exactly. Yeah. How's your week been? We're filming midweek, which rarely happens, guys. We normally film at the weekend. But so far, so good?
I'm off.
Nice.
It was supposed to be a relaxing week off.
Okay.
It's not giving that at all.
It's not giving relaxing.
It's not giving that. It's not giving relaxing.
What's it giving?
It's giving that, the devil's trying me. But it's okay.
It's okay.
We move.
We do.
We move.
We do.
We move.
Yeah, shake it off. Shake it off.
Satan will not win.
Exactly.
He's not going to win this one.
Shake it off. And today's a Thursday. You still got one more day.
Oh my God.
Technically for the week to end. So you never know. The God might come through. He will come through. In fact, not
is
might.
He's going to come through.
But he's going to come through. He might even come through overnight.
Ooh.
And tomorrow might be a blast of a day.
I receive it.
My week hasn't been too bad, actually. To be honest, I don't even actually remember most of it. I just remember what I do on the day. Exactly. I'm thinking to myself, everything that I've done today already is ridiculous. Wake up, get the boys ready for the day. Cam's already out of school. Do 2 lots of laundry. Work out. Get ready. Put makeup on. Went to soft play. Fell asleep at soft play. By the way, made lunch before soft play.
Oh wow.
For the boys.
Oh yes.
Exactly.
Packed lunch and all that good stuff.
They didn't even eat it, so fingers crossed they'll eat it when they get home. And then handed over the boys to their beloved father, and then ran here. Drove here. Was stuck in traffic for ages. Got here, and now we're filming. And I bet you the rest of the day is going to be mental. It's not even 4:00.
That is.
How do we do it?
I don't know. I'm tired now after hearing your whole list of things to do.
And I need to get home and make sure that I take out the other set of laundry too.
I forgot to take laundry. I forgot to put.
We spoke about this.
I know.
About the laundry
I've managed to do a workout finally, and it just.
It's either the workout or the laundry. Sometimes
basically,
you have to pick one.
And I chose the workout.
Yeah.
It killed me.
Dying. My legs are jelly. I couldn't even get up the stairs. I said, wow, that workout, that was yesterday's workout. And you know how they say you shouldn't skip the next day because it's going to hurt 10 times more. Yeah. So, of course, I didn't skip today. And I just did normal cardio workout without any strength. Oh, my gosh. I barely got through it. But here we are. Like
I was doing push-ups and I was struggling.
Push-ups?
I was like...
Girl, I
and not even the full push-ups. The one that you still put your knees on the floor. I was like,
hell
wow.
No.
Am I that out of shape?
I am not doing push-ups. I'm sorry.
It wasn't
anything.
A routine.
I told you anything that has
floor
got to
work,
do with like any type of floor work. I always go for those workouts where they say, "Do you have any knee issues, or are you elderly?" That's the type of workouts I've been going for.
They're like unless the wall.
Exactly, unless it's strength, because I love strength. So anything to do with like lifting, I don't care what I'm doing in there, as long as I'm doing it. But any of this cardio workouts and I'm on the floor and jumping up and down and doing star jumps and my boobs are too big for that.
Oh, yeah, true.
Way too big. I'll be knocking myself out. Knock myself out in the face. Oh I'll be knocking myself out in the face, honestly. It's a shame you're here today instead of Mimi, but we move.
I know, we move.
Exactly.
Put in the comments. We're trying to get Mimi in permanently.
So
I'm trying to get
You're trying to get Mimi in permanently.
So, like, we have to try to, ginger her spirit.
Exactly.
To
so you keep on saying in the comment, oh my gosh, you are so amazing.
Exactly.
You bring something so different to the table.
Please.
To this Allow It table of ours.
So we could talk her into it.
Of course, exactly.
We would appreciate it.
We sure.
I definitely would.
We sure would. After all our jokey, so there's this story that I read recently. It's like 2 or 3 days old, maybe. And forgive me if I chop up his name. He's from Cameroon. I'm gonna try my best to pronounce it correctly. So it should be Jeremy Njitap. So he's a former Chelsea star, has filed for divorce after DNA tests showed his 2 children were fathered by his wife's ex. The midfielder, 45, said that the couple's twins were born after wife Maury had a fling. Court documents in his native Cameroon say she destroyed the harmony of their marriage through her abject behavior. What does abject mean? I'm gonna look it up afterwards. Can you look it up?
Let me Google.
Yeah, look it up because abject behavior. Okay. They also mention her repeated lies.
Start using that word.
and start using these big
something bad experienced or present to the maximum degree.
Wow.
His letter plunged her into abject misery. Wow. Okay. Without pride or dignity.
My guy's down bad. They also mention her repeated lies and no children have been born from his union. She claimed the twins born in June 2008, 4 years before the couple's marriage, were his, which motivated them to get married. But the discovery that the children were from her previous partner destroyed the couple's harmony. It caused him a huge emotional shock. He also said his wife psychologically damaged him. And Cameroon ace Jeremy made 109 Chelsea appearances between 2003 and 2007, scoring 4 goals. And he also played for Real Madrid. So what are your thoughts?
And they don't have any kids with each other.
They actually don't have any kids with each other at all. So the motivation, apparently, there's different stories that go more and more in depth, but for the sake of this, I just thought I'd go for the shorter one. In long story short, when she got pregnant, they did the African, Christian, Islamic, whatever way, traditional way of doing things by getting married to make a proper family union so that the children are born within wedlock and not out of wedlock. So basically, if it wasn't for the children, they wouldn't have gotten married. Or they would have gotten married, but not there and then, basically.
Probably after. So, and then she had a fling with her ex while they were together.
But as you mentioned, if it was...
Yeah, I feel like men have kids on women every single day. Every single day. Take it easy.
Every single day.
Who knows? Who even knows? There may be a kid rolling around there. I don't know. Men always...
To be honest, anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You can't vouch for nobody except for yourself.
Don't let me hold my breath. Yeah. I'm not ready to die yet. And it's funny because I think I had saw a post recently about a woman that found out her fiance had a child the day after they got married or the day before they were getting married.
Yes.
Yeah, and she
stuck
by him. She decided to stay with him. Her choice, of course, her choice. She said they're gonna, write it out. They're gonna be a family together. So I'm just, it's messed up, obviously, what the woman did because I feel like as a woman too, most of the time, you know.
She knew.
You know who the father is.
Yeah, she knew. She knew.
Right?
Yeah.
And maybe he was the better choice. Of course. She knew the ex would have been a shitty father.
Most likely. Yeah. That's why he's over here sleeping with someone's, let's say, girlfriend, partner, whatever it may be, because he's an idiot. Yeah, who does that?
Exactly. So I feel bad for the kids because who knows? That relationship that he has with the children probably will never be the same as well. That would probably be affected if he says...
I hope not. Actually, I hope not. I hope he realizes that he should abandon the woman and not necessarily the children. And in some instances, he's technically still their father. Like, he raised them
you've
from
been
babies.
there since the beginning.
Yeah, since 2008 until now. That's a long period of time.
Exactly.
They're almost teenagers.
With him saying the psychological effect on him, I would think
Yeah,
because women come and go.
Of course they do.
Vice versa for men. Men come and go as well. But if something has really triggered you psychologically like that,
it might be hard.
Yeah,
for him to continue doing the things that he used to do with the kids like he used to,
and to even look at them the same way.
Yeah, that's
these
true.
These are not my blood.
But she's downright dirty, because can you imagine how long that lie has lasted? It seems like she was
what
lying.
Triggered him to do a DNA test.
It's because he says numerous lies. So she's been lying about different things already. I genuinely think that she's been in other relationships during their marriage. He found out, but the only way he could get out of the marriage, like via divorce and keeping all of his money and all of that stuff, if he had hard evidence. And the only hard evidence will be to do a DNA test. And normally, African people don't keep their mouths shut.
Of course.
That guy most probably went to a bar one day, you know, the ex.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little tipsy, got a little lit. Next thing you know, he's telling the whole entire bar that he fathered those twins because that guy is on TV. He's a prominent character in the country, and of course outside the country as well. So he's well known. Most probably that other guy's just trying to get clout too. So he said it, and then it passed on from person to person to person. And then my guy just ended up doing the DNA tests. But
he's probably like, look, they look just like me.
You know what's crazy? I was actually thinking as well that there is loads of women out there that know that person is not their baby father.
Alexis Guy, you remember her daughter?
Oh yes, she did that
for
with
ages
Fetty
with
Wap,
Fetty Wap.
right?
Yeah, he was there since birth.
Of course. Wow.
When you knew damn well he wasn't the dad.
And then it ended up being some other random guy that had no that had no status, no money, no nothing, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's just so many women out there because we're so good at and it's us as a whole. Women don't break character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poker face.
Poker face. We once we've made a decision to be deceitful,
it's over for you.
It's over. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do or say to get us out of character. Men are such simple beings, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And, you know, they end up getting caught one way or the other. It's either the side chick or girlfriend. Then, you know, their choice in the other woman is always really bad too.
Of course.
So it's either the side chick starts doing the random texts or turning up to the house or whatever it may be. But the woman's side man is never going to do none of that stuff half the time because they don't want any responsibility for the woman and for any of the children anyway.
Exactly. They're not interested in any of that. They want to stay on the side.
I know.
I don't want to be involved.
Yeah, it is diabolical. Now that I think about it, the amount of women that are possibly holding on to the actual real father of their kids.
I saw a post on social media not long ago where it said 60 or 70% of, they said 60 or 70% of women in Ghana.
Oh yes, I
that
saw
their
that.
that the first child they have does not belong and to
someone
the husband.
Someone said it's a lie. It has to be Zimbabwe. I said, please, why are you all doing us like that?
I know. Oh my
Someone said in the comments, because I remember you sent it to me.
Oh my goodness.
Someone said in the comments, they're lying. It has to be Zimbabwe. They made a mistake. And I was like, oh my goodness. But I did see that at 60% of like Ghanaian. I don't know if that's even an actual true fact. You never know. You know, social media is just full of nonsense.
I know, but where would they get this from?
I don't know. The statistics are so mad. Is it maybe in the hospital or something like that? And then they just say slyly, actually, this is not the father, just an FYI.
I wonder.
Could be telling and then the hospital just keeps that information or something along those lines.
But I could understand. If you are in a relationship, you stepped out on your partner by accident, whatever. You've ended up getting pregnant. You decide that you don't want to get rid of the baby, and you weigh out your options. You're like, my partner's gonna be a better parent. He's gonna be a better father.
It is what
he wanted to have a kid anyway.
I gonna lie to you. I would have to contemplate for a good week or two.
It's like
I would end up doing the right thing because I'm, morally, I'm that person. Morally, I'm that girl that I have to tell the truth.
It depends on the situation for me.
No, it depends on the situation.
It depends.
But yeah, morally, I would have to give in. But then, to be honest, the relationship, once a woman starts stepping out, the relationship is done for anyway.
Yeah.
So it's a case of just when, if, and how she's gonna leave you, because it's just it's going to happen. Women have timelines for things. They take their time, whereas men, they wake up and just say, I'm done with you. Women just take they take their time, and then when they're done, forget about it, they're done,
or they're not done with you,
or they're not done with you.
Men will do anything in their power to make you be done with them.
Oh, of course, the gaslighting, all of that stuff, just pure end up making you look crazy.
Yeah.
That's true, exactly.
And I know this already too from, obviously I have a lot of male friends, and I know a lot of them that if they were in a relationship that they wanted to get out of, they wouldn't be able to break up with that person.
Why do people not? I just don't understand why men don't want to just break up with these women that they're not even in love with anymore. It's like you don't even want this person. No. At some point, you even look like you hate them. I actually know a few people.
Yeah,
where it's like
you're still
it seems like they actually hate their partner.
I guess it would have to be a hard thing, like the finding out the baby's not yours, or finding out she's blatantly cheating.
Oh, something like that.
Yeah.
Because is it because that they feel like, they feel like they don't want to be failures? So when people ask them, they want a valid reason as to why they ended up leaving, not to just say, oh yeah, well, she just started giving me the ick and I couldn't be bothered anymore.
I don't know.
Because us women, we're okay with that. We're okay with, well, I just couldn't be bothered anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't like him anymore, and that's that.
Just wasn't
Whereas
interested.
I feel like men want like a hard reason to tell people why they've broken up with someone. Oh, she cheated, or she stole from me. She, something crazy.
Yeah. Which it's kind of like, it makes no sense because you'll be okay. You'll be on your high horse running around with your side piece.
And then
like
it's fine.
All right.
But that's women. He starts wearing his socks wrong and we're done.
Yeah.
We're like, oh. You didn't used to wear your socks like that.
It's like, ugh.
Why are you doing it that way?
It's like, why do you look like that?
Exactly. You're breathing.
Yeah.
Again.
Why are you making that face?
Stop breathing
every
again.
Little thing that's just.
Oh gosh! And
like,
sometimes we think it's our like hormones and stuff, because of our cycles and all of that shebang.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, maybe that's what's making us irritable.
Is why this person's giving me the ick.
Exactly. That's why we end up maybe lengthening it because we think, oh, maybe it's us. In the end of the day, actually, it's done with. Yeah. Actually, it's completely done with, and leave it alone. And I wonder if she had thought to herself that maybe because he was going to get rich, or she knew he was rich, that, I don't know, he would like change or something and then maybe just leave her.
No, I feel like she wanted from my understanding, especially if she was still lying and doing whatever she was doing on the side, he was essentially her security blanket. I feel like she wanted to just stay in that relationship for security, which a lot of women do anyways.
Of course, exactly. You're comfortable and you're secure.
Exactly.
That's all that matters. Exactly. It might give you a headache, but you're just gonna stay regardless.
You're
gonna stay regardless.
Who was it? Jada Waiter? Did she say
what happened with Jada Waiter?
When she was going through all her stuff, that she would rather cry in a Bentley or something
course, exactly.
Like that,
Then what, cry in a Ford or something? I don't know. She'd rather cry in a Bentley or whatever it may be.
So basically saying because he's rich, he could,
That's true. Talking about richness, do you think if you were to become rich, so let's say they drop you $1 million today, tomorrow, whenever, do you think you would change?
Tax-free?
Tax-free.
Tax-free? Do I think I would change?
No, be honest. Like, do you think that a lot of who you are now would change?
No, I don't think so. Okay. Because I'm already, I'm already at
You're already rich?
I'm not already rich. I already live my life like I'm rich. But I don't think I would change. I'm still quite a private person.
Okay.
And that's because there's too many people out there with their evil eyes. So I wouldn't even want anybody knowing that I have.
Last thing you should be doing is talking on a podcast.
Well, I mean, it's all right. I'm still out here doing my thing, but you don't need to know what's happening in the background. You don't need to know everything.
Exactly. Go on.
So, yeah, I think I would still kind of be my subtle self. Yeah, exactly.
People wouldn't know.
I don't see myself changing. What about you?
I'll change.
Yeah, I believe
I
definitely believe.
I'll definitely
Big
change.
D money would change.
Listen, if you thought I was stush now,
I definitely believe you would change.
If you thought I was territorial with my space now, give me that milli. And you really know
you're not in my tax bracket.
You would really
why are you on my phone right now?
Nobody would be on my phone. I wouldn't even have a phone. Do you understand each other?
Picking up your phone.
Thank you. My assistant will be picking up my phone. One of my twins.
And answering your
exactly. Mommy's not real right now.
She's not available, but I would let her know.
You know, there's baby memes on Instagram.
I'll let her know.
But yeah, I'll definitely be 10 times more, 100 times more, what is it called? What is it called? What's the word? You know that word when you're trying to protect yourself. So 10 times more protective of my heart, of my energy, mind, of my energy than I am right now. It'll be like 10 times worse then. Because I would always think that someone's got an ulterior motive. Because you're getting the money. By the way, you're getting the milli and everybody about to know. So everyone, you're getting the milli and everyone's knowing. You're not getting the milli and no one knows.
Okay. This is not if I win the lottery, I'm going to keep it on the low.
And no, it's one of those, here, Lish, God has blessed you.
Dang.
You had an uncle.
Oh my God, they're all going to be like... It's the WhatsApp. Because they find you on WhatsApp. How do they find you on WhatsApp?
I don't know how they do. You had an uncle at some point in somewhere in Kazakhstan. And your uncle was a billionaire, right? Your uncle, I don't know, he was into seasoning, like Legion. He had a seasoning company.
Oh my God.
And he left you a milli. And then because of that, everyone actually knows. It's not something that's going to be kept quiet. It's something that's in the open. Your family knows, your partner knows, your friends know. People are going to know. It's not a case of, I'm just going to get a milli and I'm just going to keep it hush-hush.
Wow.
You would have to change.
Yeah, you don't have no choice in that case. No people are going to know.
Yeah. You have, and I think you say that you most probably won't change.
How do you think you still would? In what way do you think I would change though?
I think you would guard your space more.
Even more.
Because at the moment it's very much free for all.
What? What do you mean free for all? Not my space being free for all.
It's very much, hey, you see someone at a coffee shop. Hey, what are you doing? I like your glasses. Where do you work? That's Lish for you. Exactly. You're just a very friendly person.
But being rich doesn't mean you can't be friendly anymore.
No, you can't. I think you would stop that more because you start thinking that, okay, maybe this person knows I'm a millionaire.
That's why they're talking
That's why they're talking to me.
That's why they're being nice.
Yeah, that's why they're being nice. So unless you're in the same milli circles, which of course if you start doing that, then really everybody's going to know that you're a millionaire. Yeah, of course.
But then those people they don't want anything from you.
No, they don't.
You guys are on the same level. I saw that too, that I need to get myself a really expensive gym membership to be around. But then I'm like, what if they all have the same motive as me? Just because I have that expensive gym membership, I ain't got no money. There was
a time when the girls were going to, they most probably still do now. I don't know because I haven't been out and about in a while. We all have our reasons. The girls were going to Sexy Fish. The girls were going to Novikov. The girls were going to, name another place, Nobu.
Yeah.
The girls were going to those places dressed up in the middle of the day, specifically looking for daddies. specific. They literally go in, they sit at the bar, and that's all they do.
Oh, wow.
They started actually banning these girls because this is the reason why now
Were they babysitting
they're at the
one
door.
drink?
Exactly. Babysitting one drink. You know how? Oh, what's that beautiful restaurant that where there's entertainment? The one where we went to. Whose birthday was it? Was it my birthday or your birthday? Where there was entertainment.
Oh,
someone
Park
singing,
Chinua.
Park Chinua. Right, the girls were going there, sitting at the bar and hoping for the best, and just flipping their hair and just looking gorgeous and hoping that someone was going to walk over and say something. Wow. That's the reason why some of the restaurants actually started guarding their restaurants even more, not just because of Instagrammers and influencers that were just coming there to have one drink and a dessert and then post it and say that I was at that restaurant. Meanwhile, you didn't even have a single meal. Exactly. So yeah, the girls were doing that, planting themselves in particular places just to attract a particular individual. Yeah. So if you want to do that with the gym, maybe that might be.
Well, yeah, they're saying to meet the right people
in the sauna,
in the right places.
Just you in the sauna?
Well, no, not just not like that, but just networking wise, things like that.
Makes sense.
Not in a.
But then people say that they want to go to the gym and they don't want to talk. But maybe I don't go to rich gyms.
Well, for instance, I was one of the guys. He works for a software program that he was trying to pitch to me, and he was letting me know that he goes to Equinox.
Okay, yeah,
and he works from there all the time. So
because you can do that. It's like Soho House, right?
Yeah,
Soho
exactly.
House, they've got
they have
the
their
gym. You can
exactly.
the restaurant. You can do. Then there's all sorts of layers of Soho House where you can go and network. But really, people are not networking at Soho House. They stopped networking there a long time ago. People are not speaking to each other there. You go there and no one speaks to you. You're just there for your own sake. I don't know how people, unless maybe it's I don't know. Different people, I don't know, but when we go there, I never see anybody leave their table to go and network.
Yeah, no, I think because I would say the last couple times I've been, no.
Yeah.
And even the people that came to the table, it's because they knew
the person that you were sitting with at the table.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're not just walking up to you and saying, hey, my name is so-and-so and this is what I do.
Yeah, no.
I think they do that more in, like, let's say Soho House in America or Soho House in Beijing or wherever the Soho Houses are. South African Soho House apparently is top tier too. So they might be just doing that in other places. But here in the UK, people are stush. Nobody wants to bring in anybody to anything.
I feel like the digital world has made it even worse. Like people do not want to speak to.
Yeah, that's true. They're just over there with their laptops and not saying nothing.
They just don't want to speak to anybody outside anymore.
Yeah,
but we need to change that.
We need to change that. I told you about this whole digital world and people not speaking to each other and people thinking that that quiet luxury is it.
Okay, whatever. We do need to change that.
We need to change quiet luxury too.
No.
He needs to go back being loud and proud.
Have you seen that Netflix movie, Leave the World Behind?
No.
With Julia Roberts and Mahershala Ali?
Mahershala Ali?
Mahershala
I love that name.
Me too, but I could never say it.
Yeah, and also I wanted to name one of my kids that, but then I had to think about it. I was like, no one's ever going to be able to pronounce it. And then that would drive me crazy.
That is true.
People can barely say Liam.
That is very true. Yeah.
You know what's also nuts? People can barely say Dion.
My mom
Donnie?
Dion.
Dion? Yeah, your mom says Dion.
I don't know why she says Dion all the time, but then she'll say Dionne Warwick.
Of course. And then Uncle John's, and she'll also say Celine Dion.
Yeah, it doesn't make any
Uncle
sense.
John's dad says Donnie. I've told you that. He calls me Donnie. And then like random places, let's say at the soft place today, she said, oh yeah, okay then, all right, Donnie. I go pick up a parcel. Dion. I'm just like, for goodness sake, it's just Dion. There's not much to it.
That is very weird.
There's not much to it at all. Very basic name.
It is a basic name.
So Liam, basic name. Everyone calls him everything except Liam.
Leon.
That's why I'd rather just tell them, just call him Lily, because it starts to annoy me. I'm like, his name is very simple. Anyway, your movie, Mahershala Ali.
So basically the movie is positioned around an attack, a cyber attack on the U.S. So they cut off satellite connection, so there's no phone, there's no internet, there's nothing. There's no communication with the outside world. And basically what's happening is that there's this family, the day before everything occurred, they're living in the city, in New York City, and they decide to go to the Hamptons or to the shore for a weekend.
Something,
So they book a house. They go there for the weekend, and that's when shit starts getting real.
Okay.
And I would say the premises of the movie is really that we depend on technology so much for our everyday life that we can't cope without it. The little girl, she was watching Friends reruns, and she was going crazy because she's like, I need to know what happens at the end. Like, I need to finish watching Friends. And I was just like, what?
Because there was no TV either?
Well, she was just hooked on Friends. But there's no TV. There's no nothing.
Okay,
there's absolutely nothing.
Right.
The dad said he was going to go to one of the local shops to get a newspaper to see what's going on. He had to turn around because he was like, I don't even know where I'm going without my GPS.
He doesn't even know where the shop is.
He's like, without a GPS, he said, I don't know if I'm going left or right. He's just like, I can't do anything.
No, I'll just keep on driving until I find it. That doesn't make any sense.
But no. He's like, and you don't want to take too many turns because then how are you going to get back to the family?
I do remember my brother used to give me £5 and I had no phone. He used to give me £5 to get on the bus and like go somewhere or do something. I had no GPS, no nothing. I used to have to, obviously I had no phone.
Yeah,
so I used to read the bus map or whatever on the bus stop. Man, I've really lived. I mean, all of us have. And then I would eventually get to where I need to get to. I would ask people. That's the other thing. That's how you used to able to make friends too. You would ask people certain things. But now it's like, I don't need to ask nobody. If I'm going to get lost, I'm getting lost because of Google. I'm not speaking to anyone and stopping them to find out where I'm going. It's very, unless I'm there already and I'm like, okay, do you know the turn for such place? I don't mind doing that. But yeah, technology is crazy. But talking about TV and like kids and stuff, you've noticed as well that the TV is on in the background, but if you don't put it on, no one really cares.
Nobody's watching it.
Nobody's watching it. Cam doesn't have his iPad during the week. He couldn't care less anymore. And then when he does, his attention span is so... like, it's like 5-10 minutes, and then he's off it. He's doing something else completely different. He spends about 20 minutes asking for it. He gets it, and then he doesn't do nothing on it.
And he's,
unless he's like researching something, and then he'll stay on for like ages. But besides that, he's just like whatever. Or he's bored and someone's irritating him. He's like, okay, I'm going on my bunk bed. I'm like, okay.
It's hard. Even me, it took me I tried to finish this movie 3 times.
Oh, wow.
Because I either kept on falling asleep or
I was on your phone.
Multitask.
Yeah.
But it was a movie that I knew I wanted to concentrate on because there were so many little hidden things in there. Yeah.
I need to watch it though.
Did
you say it's on Netflix? It's still on Netflix right now.
Yeah. I had to force... It's a new movie. I think it came out on Christmas.
Oh, okay. So it's not too old. Exactly. It's not too old at all. I think Mahershala doesn't get the flowers that he deserves. He's an amazing actor.
Oh, yeah.
He's an amazing actor. I had to force myself to get off my phone last night because I was like, in order for me to sleep, I need to get off my phone. Did I sleep? No. I was like starry-eyed like a fucking deer in headlights. I couldn't sleep. It was 9 o'clock. I was just tossing and turning and tossing and turning to the point where I was like, just fuck it. I'm just going to take my phone. And then I was like, okay, don't do it. Just leave the phone. The boys are sleeping. Just try and get some sleep. 3 hours went by, Lish. I ain't going to lie to you. 3 hours from 9 till like 11:30. Eventually I gave in to say, oh, let me just look at the time. Bullshit. I wasn't looking at the time. I was like, let me look at the time. And then I was on there for about maybe 5-10 minutes. And then I fell asleep. It's so strange.
Yeah, it's very, very weird.
I'm just like, why am I using this phone in order for me to sleep now? Yeah. But then I won't fall asleep because I'll be on there and my eyes will be burning. And I'll still be on that phone for hours and hours until I think to myself, oh, there's no point because the boys are going to wake up anyway. So I might as well just stay up.
No, I don't know. There's too many things going on.
Yeah, too many things
in
going
the background.
on. Too many things going on in the background.
Yeah.
And this is how people end up getting bored and texting their exes and then having twins. And then getting a divorce 12, 13 years later. I still can't believe she went back to the ex. At least go for someone new.
Sometimes,
sometimes you just don't want to catch another body.
Exactly.
Because you got that body already.
You know what you like.
Yeah, that's true. He's most probably a beast
exactly.
in bed.
You know what you like. So it's just kind of like...
He's most probably a beast in bed.
Oh, my God.
She said, let me just run it up one more time before I really live my life as a wife.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Before you really live it up.
She said, let me just one more time. Why not? Because I guess I'm trying to figure out something new is long.
It is
you have to start explaining your situation and then trying to tell him, actually, don't be calling me at this hour. The ex surely knows exactly what he's doing.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't, it's not a hit or a miss. You know what you're going to get.
Of course, exactly.
Because the worst thing is to step out and be disappointed.
There's nothing worse as a woman.
All of that work
for 1 minute man. All that work for a 1 minute man. You've gone and get on a wax. You've managed to book a hotel. You've diverged your partner. You've done all of those things.
Got your hair done. Got your nails did. Got mani and pedi. Like,
for that new. And then you get there and it's just a waste of
giving dolphin.
Not giving
dolphin. You made sure you was a dolphin for that guy.
Someone can slip and slide. Meanwhile, you get there and it's a waste of your time. There really ain't nothing worse.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so I see why she ran it back then. I see why she had to run it back. Although there's nowhere, already, there's no I'd run it back with nobody. It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. It has to be someone new. Someone I already know and I'm like,
oh
yeah.
I've had my eye on
one
you.
day.
I've had my eye on you.
One day. I see you, bruh.
Exactly.
But let me keep it cute.
Don't give anybody any ideas.
Hey, thank you. Exactly. They would never know anyway.
That's what
exactly.
That's the point. Don't give
nobody ideas. That's very true. What are you wearing today and why?
Oh my gosh. So today I decided to wear a dress because I was feeling in my my feminine bag. I was feeling like a lady today. So yes. And she's from Zara.
And the workout helps actually. Somehow you start you feeling like you're the baddest.
I'm like, oof.
Yes, exactly.
Not me. I'm over here like, ooh, I worked for 30 minutes. And can't tell me nothing. I'm a brand new girl.
Brand new girl indeed. No, but it's a cute dress. I would never be able to pull it off. But yeah, it's very nice. Midriff for me.
Oh yeah.
Where it cuts off. You see it cuts off here? Yeah, that would never work for me. But it looks great on you.
Thank you.
I'm very happy.
Yourself?
I'm very comfy today.
And chic.
In your favorite brand. It's weird that we say that we have a lot of the same things in different colors or whatever it may be, but we never ever turn up wearing the same thing ever.
I think
ever.
That's so crazy.
It is, considering the amount of time that I've known you, and it's never happened that we've turned up in the same thing.
We have a lot of the same.
We have a lot of the same things. So even if it's in different color.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm wearing your favorite band, nice and comfy, because I told you I went to soft play with the boys.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to bother. I did put a face on just to, to make do. Also, when I have my hair like slicked back like this, the Southern African forehead.
Oh, yeah.
This forehead?
Liam has it. And Layla has it too.
This forehead just be, we
call it a 5 head.
A 5 head. But they say the most beautiful people in the world have got.
Apparently that is true too.
So yeah. I will take it. I will not leave it. I will take it.
They do.
And a nice pair of jeans. These are super comfy, by the way. I need to send you the link.
Yes,
nice
please.
H&M, very nice and comfy. And then my Sambas, because this ridiculously comfortable. Yeah. And I did, what is it called? Succumb to the trend. In a way. Yeah, I did succumb to the trend. But yeah, we're on 2 different pages today. You're looking very chic. I'm looking very playdate mom type of
I need to take myself out to dinner after this.
You should.
I actually should.
Yeah, go for it.
I probably would.
Exactly. Call me while you're at it, I can live vicariously through you.
I will. Why not?
Now I was trying to use that word that you just looked up, and I can't use it.
Oh, abject.
Abjective.
No, it's just abject.
Abject behavior.
Abject
yes,
behavior.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll remember it. And I'll try and use it for another time,
yes.
for sure. Yeah, I'll remember it.
I will not even try, because then I will use it in the wrong context.
And there's no one to give you a side eye today.
Exactly. So here we are.
Exactly, here you are as well. It's very rare actually to see you with the one chain, because normally you're stacked.
I know. I couldn't be bothered to look for the other ones.
Oh yeah, exactly. Makes sense. Makes sense. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed that episode, this episode, the last episodes, and the episodes to come. Keep on tuning in.
Yes, please.
Keep on tuning in. It really helps us. It helps us even more if you subscribe.
Exactly. And let us know if you would stay in a relationship if you find out that somebody had a baby on you.
FYI, if we didn't even discuss, let's say if that was the man who had the kids, do you think the wife would have stayed? She would have stayed because she knows that she's been cheating anyway.
Probably, yeah, exactly. Probably.
Yeah.
Or she would have stayed because he's rich.
Yeah, that's true. We can talk about this all day. Yeah. Anyway, put it in the comments, guys.
Let's talk about average people.
No, ridiculous amounts of money involved and all of that stuff.
Middle class
people. Let's talk about middle class.
Exactly.
People.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know what's good. Thank you for tuning in. Bye, guys. We'll see you next week. Peace.